we're going to set up a free diving line. Now, I couldn't say no to the Black Friday sales that they had on stuff, so I've got a few pieces of equipment to make myself a dive line to attach to my free diving float. Now I got these from, can't remember the website I got them from, some Aussie website that, it may even be something simple like freedive.com or freeapnea.com, something like that. But what we have is, snagged on the statement. What we have is the octopus pulley, obviously for at the top for adjusting the length, and we have this safety stopper at the bottom. I do not have a weight yet, but that is something that'll come very soon, or I'll get one. And then we have some, I think, 10mm diving rope. So this is 36 meters. They don't normally sell it in certain lengths. You normally just order how much you want and then they send it out. So they must have cut this up with someone else, or it was a leftover on a drum. So they had a special on it, so I grabbed it. So basically what we're going to do today is we're going to chuck the stopper at the bottom. We're obviously going to have our pulley attached to our float, and we're also going to mark every 5 meters on the rope. I'm going to go put some band-aids on these cuts on my fingers so I don't get blood all over the rope. First things first, with the stopper, there's just 3 Phillips head screws on the bottom. And the reason this stopper is there is because when you have a lanyard on the rope going down, that is going to indicate to people whether they've got their eyes closed that they're on the bottom, or so they don't get tangled up in anything else that is lower, or if they go lower on the rope and then try to come back up, sometimes the rope can tangle and loop. So this is just to basically have the lanyard to stop like that, hence why it's called a stopper, and then you return back to the surface. Should have got the impact gun. Literally just got back from a dive, seen the package here, so my hair's all crazy, but here we are. Now there is a end of the rope that is burnt and it will fit through nicely, so we're going to use that end. Also, what you can do if you can't get your end through, or if it is frayed, put some electrical tape around here, cut right on the electrical tape itself. That way you have a nice tight bundled end. So what we're going to do here is just tie a knot, and you got to take into account obviously whatever you're going to have hanging off the bottom, rope, anchor, weight, something, you know, whether you're going to tie one of these bad boys to then hang something off, whatever it may be. So accommodate for your length with your knot in here. Then this guy goes on like a Z's, and then we're just going to do those 3 screws back up. Quite challenging with band-aid fingers, I must say. I don't know how the kid from Spy Kids, with all these band-aids on his fingers, gets through life. Now obviously don't over tighten these, don't bloody reef these, because you're just screwing into plastic. Lit. So that'll look something like that, and then you can attach whatever weight or whatever have you on that. Now I hope I don't tangle this up. That'll be a nightmare. 36 meters of unwinding to do. Oh, look at that. We actually done alright, no knots. Now we're just going to measure every 5 meters and put a marking of tape. So 1, 5. And repeat the process. I lost count. I think I was on the 5th, but to be sure, Oh, 4.5. Alright, now for le poulet. It's a nice Ziploc bag. Ooh. So, bottom weight this side. So this is the top of the rope. Oh yeah, look at that. Box the rope. Nice. Awesome. That's fucking lit. I know what I'm gonna do. That way I can hang it, I can hook things through, whatever. Lit. Something I did not prepare earlier. This obviously hooks onto the bottom of the float. I'll use this for the minute. Now there's this rope tying technique called the daisy chain, and what this does is it prevents your line from getting tangled. I do not have any idea how to actually do it. I saw my instructor do it very briefly, very quickly, so I'm going to give it a whirl. I kind of hope this works out. I saw my instructor do it, and it was like, you feed the rope through itself, and then you feed the next bit through that bit, Oh, fucking butchered it. But then when it comes out, it just literally does not tangle. Alright, so rope, make a loop, and then feed the rope through, feed the rope through, feed the rope through. Oh, this is sick. Oh, nearly knocked you guys over. This is annoying. I think this is called daisy chaining. Whoever figured this shit out and knots and ropes and stuff, like, props to them. Oh, look at that. Stoked about that. I'm going to put the rope like that. Now in theory, when I go to use this, it should not tangle. And of course, I really don't want to undo it, but I'm going to have to for you guys, right? So, let's just say we've paddled out. I've got my bigger carabiner to make life easier. We hook Mr. Octopussy on the bottom. I've done a 180 on him, that's going to be annoying. We have our weight. We throw him into the water. Oh, of course, we take the brake off. If it wants to. Not really, apparently. As this goes down, as the weight takes it down, oh, look at that. I'm daisy chaining, Mum. Until your desired depth. Oh, oh. This Velcro is stuffing it up. Oh yeah, look at that. Not sure which black marker this is, but oh, there's me black marker. We want to be at 25 meters. Bam. Bam! Sick. Epic. Alright. Now to daisy chain this back up. Ooh. Alright. I'm surprised how quick this is to do. Like, when I saw my instructor's ropes and I looked at it, I go, holy shit, that would take so much time to prep. But it really doesn't. So So I saw my instructor's rope like this and I said, hey Jono, what is that rope tying method called? And he said, Tommy, it's called daisy chaining. So I went, sick, I'm going to figure out how to do that. And then I watched him do it. Like, not that he was showing me, but I watched him when we were packing up and he was reeling the rope up. And I went, oh yeah, that looks pretty easy. And here we are. It's pretty easy. So I'm going to stick a little flag in there. Chuck the rope in. And now, when it's time for line training, we just got to grab and go. How good's that? One whole kit and caboodle.